Okay, so in order to apply for the HELOC, I needed to get a new CPA who can understand where I'm going. The CPA tells me that my bookkeeping is not where it needs to be for the future that I have planned. And so now I'm in the process of filing for a home equity line of credit, updating the bookkeeping for last year so that I can file last year's taxes, so that I can update and move forward in the future with a new CPA with a new tax strategy. Oh my gosh. Hey, everybody, I'm Matt with workanywhere.life. And as your life changes, as your business grows, as your circumstances change, and mine are changing quite a bit now with divorce, selling a house, moving out of the country, sometimes your finances and your tax strategy need to change also. So the process I'm going through in this is endless, endless paperwork and nitpicking. Ugh. So I so hate that. When I do business coaching with companies and I talk with CEOs and I coach them through leadership training, the one thing that I tell them is everybody hates nitpicking on things, detail management. Details are important, don't get me wrong, but everybody really hates it. So you have to approach it a certain way. And people who are into money management, CPAs and bookkeepers, don't get it. To them, it's all about, well, why were you 30 cents off in this category? And why is there something missing here? Ugh. Yeah, I hate that. So, and you probably do too. In any case, here's how this works. I need the home equity line of credit so that we have a good chunk of money to make this transition smooth without worrying about the financial piece of it. So my wife now has, as of today, the down payment on her new home. Fantastic. That takes a lot of pressure off me as I start moving forward with my move to the Dominican Republic. But wait, there's more. So this move changes my business structure. I will no longer be living in the United States. I'll be living outside, which means I'm going to be taxed by both countries. Oh, yeah. The IRS does not let go once they get their claws in you. No, no, no. They hold on forever. So I got to worry about the IRS on one end and then setting myself up properly for business application in the Dominican Republic, which means that I needed to clean up last year's bookkeeping because I had two companies mixed into one account. So they needed to be separated. Fine, no problem. One of them is a property. It's so easy, income and expenses. Rent comes in, utilities go out. It's not a big deal, right? The other one is my coaching and travel business and everything, which is lumped into one company. So that's more complicated. So that's getting cleaned up. Actually, it was just cleaned up and I sent it off to the new CPA. My old CPA, love the guy to death, don't feel that he can handle this level of business structure where I'm going in the future. Because where I'm going is I maintain my US-based company. I add on another LLC, which they call an SRL in the Dominican Republic. Same thing. It's an LLC. I'm just going to say LLC for those people. I don't need to know the difference. So I'm setting up an LLC. I'm going to be buying a property there in the LLC, which will eventually, I will live in it and it will eventually become an Airbnb type of thing. So it'll be a vacation rental one way or the other. So that's going to be another business venture in a foreign country. This gets a little bit complicated. The other thing that I'm looking into is I'm looking into buying more real estate in the United States, which will be set up with solar power. There's a whole process involved, and I'll talk about that at some other time. But there's a great tax benefit and income opportunity to be made there. So, HELOC leads to bookkeeping cleanup, leads to new CPA. And in the next episode, I'm going to be talking about the realtor that I'm working with in the DR and how that leads to leading me to attorneys and more realtors down there. Ooh, yeah, gonna be fun. I'm so enjoying the process. So make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and wait for more drama coming up because trust me, so far this isn't terrible. This isn't a whole lot of drama, but there is drama coming. Yes, I promise you that. See you soon.